Are we going live? Hello, hello. Are we here? Hello, YouTube. How you doing? We're in a weird setup today. Hello. How's it going? Here I am in the Mama Champagne Rose Suite, known as my spare bedroom / office in my house, which, as you can probably tell, if you look around, is Wonder Woman themed. Yeah, so I've been getting this put together, and then. If you're wondering what that door, hello, Dawn, how's it going? If you're wondering, that door behind me, this is an old house, and so it was built before plumbing, and so there were 2 bedrooms, and then when they decided to put a bathroom in the house, you have to walk through the bathroom to get to this bedroom. So that's actually the bathroom right behind me, and then into the living room. So I'm at home. I know so I wanted to come on and just wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We were having a lazy day, and so I just got out of the shower a little bit ago. I waited until I know I'm not in my office. That's so weird, but yeah, so I wanted to come on and just wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, however you celebrate, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, you had to work, Dawn? That's no fun. But you do pet sitting, right? So like, hopefully you got to be around some cute animals who are nice. Speaking of cute animals, if you like horror films, if you haven't seen Good Boy, which is like a horror film told through the perspective of a dog. So it's this guy and his dog go out to like this country house that was owned by his grandfather. No pets until December 11th. Oh, so you had to do boring work. I'm sorry. That's no fun. Yeah, I am off. I took Friday and Monday off because we have this little visit. And then I also have a show. Yes, so Good Boy is a scary movie. And so it's really interesting because it's very much like the perspective of the dog. And he's kind of walking around and he notices and smells and sees stuff that like the owner doesn't necessarily see. And so it was kind of an interesting, fun play on a horror movie. And yeah, we've only broadcast from here, I think, once before. And the Wonder Woman shelves behind me are kind of finally put together. So that's nice. There's just randomly a hammer sitting on top of those magazines that are down there, like right where my hand is, where that hammer is. I actually have the original Ms. magazine from, I think, 1972. The very first issue had Wonder Woman on the cover. So that's part of my little Wonder Woman collection. Hello, CJ. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Very excited that a couple of people are stopping by. Like I said, it's Thanksgiving. I know there's lots of people that are doing all kinds of things. Some people don't celebrate. Some people celebrate in different ways. We're not turkey people, so we had ham and mashed potatoes and stuffing and yams and carrots, and I baked a chocolate mint cake. Chocolate mint cake. So yeah, so it was pretty good. Yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out, and I thought I would come on. And in addition to wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving, pizza and homemade chocolate pudding. That sounds good. Yum, yum. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about my show that's coming up this weekend. So I am part of a show called The Home Show, and it was written by Kathleen Kudell King, who is the executive director or the artistic director, some kind of fancy director at the Empire Theater, which is one of our community theaters in town. And basically what it is it's something that she got a grant for, and she was doing interviews with people about what does home mean, and so different kinds of people. So she interviewed some like new Americans, veterans, unhoused people. There's a section that talks about like church and that kind of stuff. And then there's one about a woman who lives alone. There's some shadow puppetry. There's live musical performances. And then I am going to be talking about home and queerness. So very excited. It's going to be very similar to like one of these lives. That's kind of the setup, is we've built kind of a fake little version of my filming table like I have at the office, where I usually am with that wood panel background. And I'm going to be just talking. I'm going to be doing my makeup. Obviously, it's a little like 10 to 15 minute segment, so we don't have time for me to fully like do my makeup. But I'm going to have like a face, and we're going to add. it's interesting because it's a little kind of boutique installation. So basically, I'm going to do the little piece twice in each performance, because what it is it's limited to 50 seats. And so they're going to split the audience. So there's stuff that happens in the middle that's kind of everybody. And then there are 2 rooms, like 2 apartments on each side. And so when I'm going, the people in the opposite corner will go, and then people will switch to the other one on their side. Then they'll go to the middle for a piece, and then they'll switch and then do the 2 sides. So I'm going to be doing, I think the first time that I do it, I'm going to be adding some blush. So basically I'm going to do a full look with like an eye look, and I'll add the lashes and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll come on and do like the blush and highlight. And then I think for the second one, maybe we'll just add some glitter or embellishments or different little things like that. And then it'll be like a live stream. Now I am going to try to figure out, I would have to like pre-make a live, but I don't really know the time. So that's the only thing that I worry about, because I don't want to like put the time in and then people are waiting and it's like not happening. But so I'll maybe try to set it up on my phone and just kind of go live. So it'll be really impromptu. It probably won't be scheduled, but it'll be something where if people can catch it, they can see it. But then if not, they can catch it on the replay. Replay crew rocks. We know that. So that will be something. So if you are interested, if you are in or around Grand Forks, I know a lot of the people that come to that watch these lives, that come to this channel, are not from around Grand Forks. So I'm probably just teasing you with boutique theater that you can't see. But for anybody that is, I just wanted to let you know that we are going to be happening on Saturday and Sunday. My brain cannot get over the fact that we're not doing it on Friday. For some reason, my brain has just decided it's on Friday and Saturday, and it's not. It's on Saturday and Sunday. It's on Saturday night at 7 p.m., Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. There's a matinee. So there's 2 opportunities to come see it. You can meet Mama Champagne if you come, because she's going to be coming to both shows. And yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And you can go to empireartscenter.com, empireartscenter.com. And that's where you can buy tickets. I do suggest, if you are going to think about going, to maybe buy tickets in advance, because you know, like I said, we're limited to the 50 seats per performance, and we want to make sure we can get anybody in who wants to go in. And yeah, I'm excited. So this is going to be fun, because I am doing my own piece. So this is something where most of the other things that are in the show, there's like some recorded segments and there's some shadow puppetry and stuff. And that was all written by Kathy. And Kathy was like, why don't you write your segment? She's like, you can kind of come up with it in your voice. And we decided it would be fun to do it as like a live stream. And so it'll be a little bit different every time, because I've got some like points that I'm working through, but I don't have like, I wrote a script, and maybe at some point I'll publish the script for people who are interested on janessaj.com, just so you can read the like inspiration script, and we'll see how much it diverges at each performance. Hey Janet, how's it going? But yeah, so it's going to be fun. And so, like I said, if you are in or around Grand Forks and you need some entertainment on Saturday night at 7 p.m. or Sunday at 2 p.m., then think about coming to the Empire Art Center to see The Home Show. And so Kathy, who wrote it, is going to be acting as sort of the realtor who's showing people different apartments, and she'll kind of get people moved around and placed as they need to go. And yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Tonight I'm going to head to the office, and I'm going to pack up the last of my kind of set dressing. I've directed and co-directed a couple shows, and there's nothing I love more than like set dressing. I am such a nerd for the technical side of theater. I absolutely love it. And so dressing a set is like one of my favorite things in the entire world. So I have so many notes to myself of like what to bring and like little like moments and stuff. So I'll even try to take a little picture of the space and stuff, and maybe I'll post that on the and like I said, I will try to broadcast one of them. So even my like YouTube people who are all over the place will also get a chance to see it as well. Dawn, I do know who Randy Rainbow is. Mama Champagne is a big Randy Rainbow fan, and she is often sending me songs. There will be no singing. I do sometimes sing. I'm an okay singer. I'm not a great singer. And I'm very much I found out in Hairspray, I learned my favorite term ever, which is park and bark, which is I'm totally a park and bark kind of actor, because basically what they do is they park you somewhere, and all the like little kids who are limber and still have all of their joints and all of their sinews and can actually move and bend and do all those things, they just like dance around you. And then afterwards people come up and they're like, you were amazing. And it's like, well, I'm glad you think that. I'm glad that they confused you into thinking that just because I was the one singing, that I was the one who like made that part of the show. I'm not gonna disabuse you of that notion, but they just park and bark and all the little like dancey kids to put the show on around you. So I love it. Yeah, so I know Randy Rainbow. Let me see if I'm missing anything else. Happy Thanksgiving, Janet. The traditional Chinese takeaway. Yes, I know lots of people who don't do the traditional Thanksgiving. I was just saying that we don't, Mama Champagne and I are not like turkey people. So we had a ham, and really like, so I cooked dinner, but I mean, I opened packages. Like, I opened a package of carrots into a thing and boiled them. Like, I opened a can of yams and put it into a little crock pot. I cooked the ham in the crock pot. I did mash the potatoes. I guess that's as like homemade as it goes. And then I made a box of stuffing. I love boxed stuffing. The like real stuffing where it's like inside a dead bird, like that just weirds me out. There's something about that I'm just like, you can keep your death juice stuffing. I know people love it. I know people are like insane for it, but I box stuffing all day long here. And I'm an adult and I can feed myself whatever I want. And so literally I always have box stuffing in the cupboard, because some days if I get home and I don't feel like cooking, I might just make a box of stovetop and that's dinner. And I'm an adult and I can do what I want. So no one's the boss of me except me. There's no adult steering the ship. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, seeing Randy Rainbow live would be a lot of fun. It's so weird to me. It's so weird to me that you stuff it in the bird and let it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I know some people love it. For me, Thanksgiving is about, and Christmas really, are kind of about the accessory foods. Like, I'm a potato and stuffing person all day long. And put a meat with it. That's great. And I love it because the meat gives you an excuse to have like gravy or something. And so like at Christmas, we don't have like a ham or a turkey. We usually have meatballs. That's like a family tradition. My grandma always made meatballs. And so we've carried on that tradition. And so then we have meatballs and gravy to go with the potatoes and stuffing. Because that's, to me, I'm always, potatoes and stuffing are like my favorite things. What? Dawn, what are you talking about? Oysters? Oysters in what? Like in a turkey? Am I having a stroke? What's happening? I've never heard of that. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified by the idea of that. Oysters creep me out. They're too, as somebody who's had too many sinus infections, I don't need to eat an oyster. I can't. Oh, oysters in the stuffing. Dawn, what is happening? You're unlocking a nightmare for me. What is going on? I have never heard that. I'm automatically, obviously, when this is done, I'm gonna have to Google that because that's creamed onions. Yeah, I never got into the creamy green bean casserole kind of side dishy kind of things. I like orange vegetables. Give me some yams, give me some squash, give me some carrots, put a little butter on it, a little salt and pepper, and that's all I need. I can't get over the oysters. Now I'm spiraling. I don't know, nothing else is gonna get done today because I'm just gonna fall down the rabbit hole of oysters and stuffing. I'm in North Dakota, which is as landlocked as you can get, because Rugby, which is on the way, when I drive home for Christmas, I drive through Rugby, North Dakota, which is the geographical center of North America. So it's literally as landlocked as you can get. And so seafood is always a little bit dicey for me. It's always a little bit sketchy. It's always a little bit questionable. Oysters and stuffing. I don't even know what to do with that. I don't know how to file that into my my personal way of existing. It's sending me. It's sending me for sure. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good day. It sounds like people are having good food, having some Chinese food, having some pizza and pudding. CJ, I hope you and the fam had a good Thanksgiving meal, whatever your particular choice of food was. I hope everything was delicious and wonderful. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to pop on and tell you about the show. Like I said, if you're thinking about coming, if you're in the area, then head over to empireartscenter.com and pick up your tickets. And they're pretty good. I think it's $20 general admission, and then 16 or 17 for students, military, and senior. And so it's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I need to go and Google that now. I need to go and find out what this nightmare scenario is of oysters and stuffing, because I can't handle it. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving, and just wanted to say hello. Let's see if I can remember my intro. So replay crew, you rock. Don't forget to circle back and leave a comment down below. Let me know about your Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I don't, obviously, like the history with us white folk coming to this country and like interacting with Native Americans, not great. Not something to like culturally celebrate, but this has become like the holiday that my mom and I spend together. So that's what I enjoy about it, is that it's family time and we have good food, and we usually go see a movie. We watch scary movies on the couch. We maybe do a little shopping, although we're less likely to go out into the world shopping than we used to be. But yeah, so we just kind of go and have a good time. So I know it's a troubled time for some people. Anytime I get a day off of work, I'm going to take it. I work with a lot of people from India, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind because they have like 22 federal, state, and like provincial holidays throughout the year, which works out to almost 2 a month. And I'm like, could you imagine that if we had like that many holidays? Because I was thinking about this, and I was like, no wonder people are always so crabby, because it's hard enough to take time off anyway. But we only have like 6 federal holidays, and 4 of them happen within like a month and a half, because it's like Thanksgiving Day, Christmas, New Year's Day, and then MLK Day. So from late November to mid-January, 4 of the 6 like federal days off that we're going to get happen within that month and a half. So it's wild to me. It's wild to me, because then you have to wait forever, and then it's like 4th of July. I'm white knuckling it till we can get there. So yeah, it's wild. Let me see what's going on. Oh, can enlighten us. It was fairly traditional. It was good to see the kiddo. 23. His other mother, really nice. That's lovely. Glad you got to see some family. Carrots and raisins. I love carrots. I used to hate cooked carrots when I was a kid. There was something about the texture. I love cooked carrots now. There's something about carrots with just a little bit of butter and salt and pepper. I'm here for it. Text your family about the oysters, Janet. Yeah, we were in the comfy clothes. I finally, like 5:30, I was like, I have to take a shower. I have to be a human being. I just was like in my schlumpy jammies, and I was like, I can't do it. Hey, Dion, how's it going? Just got home. Glad you could join us. Talks about forgotten foods, clothes. I love, sometimes I see it a lot on TikTok. People who make like old recipes back when people were putting all kinds of weird shit in Jell-O. I don't know what happened. There was a whole generation that it didn't matter what it was. Meat, seafood, olives. They were just like, I mean, that could be good, but let's put that shit in some Jell-O. And I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. It's so weird. It's so weird to me. One of my uncles used to make oyster stuffing, Dion. That's another person who's confirming the oysters. I had never heard of that. And it's honestly sending me into a spiral of like, what is happening? The Jell-O molds, add cottage cheese. Yeah, so many Jell-O with cheese, all different kinds of cheese, cheddar, and just hot dogs, and it's so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, so that's the thing that's going on. Like I said, I don't know that I'll be able to schedule in advance just because I don't know when it's going to happen within the show and how the timing is going to work out. But I will try to broadcast one of the monologues from the home show this weekend. I'll maybe try to do one on Saturday. So then if I fuck it up, I can just delete it and then try better on Saturday. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm gonna get going. I have other things to do as well. I still have to pack up the rest of the props and the set dressing, and yeah, so I'm very excited. So if you are in or around Grand Forks Saturday or Sunday, think about coming to the home show at the Empire because I'm going to be there doing a little monologue. And if you are one of my online friends and family, then yeah, I started the outro and then I realized that I just stopped. Made it oyster stuffing, way back Americana. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night. Don't forget to leave your comment down below. Let me know what your Thanksgiving was like. If you celebrate, if you don't, give me the details down below. While you're down there, don't forget to give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated the video, or, excuse me, if you are like, I don't like Thanksgiving, I don't like you talking about it, go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It's all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit subscribe, become part of the family, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I upload and go live. I try really hard to have at least one video a week, although this week is probably not happening. We'll see how it goes. But I try really hard to have at least one video a week sprinkled among Glam, Geek, and Gore. And if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, turkey-tastic. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, just pretend it's there, The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. Did I miss any final things? Have a fun night, everyone. You'll be with me in spirit. I love it. Bye. Have a good night. Yes, have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. And to the replay crew, you rock. And until I see you again, bye. And then the awkward shut off every time. All right, bye.